off, and I will plug. I'm good at plugging the shit out of things. Hey Internet, how's it going? Welcome to the Save the Rhino Telethon. That's where we are. We are at the historic River North music venue, the Rhino. Behind me is a Triceratops. You know, something that is often brought up but rarely addressed is the fact that we do have a Triceratops as our mascot and not a rhinoceros. We did this because we thought it was funny, because people will frequently refer to that Triceratops as a rhinoceros. It is not. My name is Ben Wendt. I will be your host today. If I'm already getting on your nerves, I've got bad news. It's just 12 hours of the same. I am the production manager at the Rhino, which is the music venue we're at. So I guess to fill you in case you just woke up in a Rip Van Winkle scenario, COVID-19 has hit the economy and the world very hard. It has essentially killed live music, specifically indoor live music. We are an indoor venue. There are some really cool venues in Kansas City like Lemonade Park. And there's a festival coming out called Sound of KC that are all like outdoor, socially distant things, which is great and safe. But for places like us, we don't really have that option. We're all inside and we have to find ways to move forward into the future. We need to have a plan for our immediate future so that we don't close. And then we also need to have a transition plan so that as things slowly become more and more normal, we are ahead of the game. So that's where this telethon comes in. We have some, utilities and past rent that is due. We need money for that. Money, please. I will shamelessly ask. This is what this is. It's a fundraiser. So I'm not usually good at asking for favors, but please send us money so that we can stay open, so that we can continue to be a music venue that gives local artists a shot, that is, a safe place for all people, that is an inclusive environment, and that helps actually foster the Kansas City music scene. So, again, I don't know if you're just tuning in. I don't really know how live streams work, but I am Ben Wendt. I'm going to be the host. I'm the production manager here, and we're going to get started with some actual entertainment. But I did just kind of want to say up top what we're doing. That you can send us money on Venmo. You can send us on Venmo and PayPal. There should be links below in the video, or maybe there. Nope, not there. I'm being told we're not moving them. There is also going to be an auction on Facebook. There's going to be I guess sort of silent auction. We have a ton of items to auction off. I'm going to get into that more in the next hour or so, but be looking on Facebook, on the Facebook event. It's the Save the Rhino fundraiser / telethon. And so lots of ways for you to give us money, but we're trying to give you some stuff in exchange too. There's some cool prizes that are going to be available. There's some cool auction items, etc. So just to be clear, the reason we're asking for money is because we have not been able to operate as a business since March 17th. We are structured entirely around the idea of having as close to 150 people as possible in this room, and having as many of those people as possible buying alcoholic beverages and food. Well, if we reduce that number in half, our business model no longer makes sense, because we have to pay a security person at the front door. We have to pay a front of house sound operator. We have to pay a bar staff, etc. We truly can't function in that way. And so we have to look towards the future and find a way that we can function. And what it involves is basically what you're going to see today. We are going to really ramp up our ability to live stream and record every concert, every stand-up show that we have here. And as a result, we're going to be able to give artists high-quality, multi-camera recordings of their performances, stand-up comics, high-quality, multi-camera recordings of their stuff, in addition to live streaming it out to the world. We'll be able to sell online digital tickets so that people can join the live stream, and you could potentially, in addition to selling a show out here, have friends and family and strangers even from all around the world tuning in. Someone in Australia might discover the Rhino and become a fan of our weekly open mic. Who knows? So that's just a little bit up top. I'm not going to talk in huge chunks like this all that often, but I just wanted to kind of set the ground and get you an idea for why we're doing this, that we truly are in a situation where we need help or we're going to have to close, and those are the stakes, and I want to be honest and blunt about it because that's why we're asking for help, is we're at that point. So thank you for watching. By watching, you are helping keep the local music and local comedy scenes alive. It's mostly music today. Later on at 10 o'clock, we do have from 10 to 11 an hour of live, uncut, raw comedy. So mom and dad tuck the kids in before that one, but I think that's gonna be a blast, a great way to send things out. But we're gonna start with some pre-recorded audio. So every week in the Before-in-Teen, on Tuesdays, we would have an open mic night, a music open mic night called Song Lab. And there's this pretty cool community around it. It's sort of like a songwriter's workshop. And what you're gonna see over the next 50 minutes or so are submissions to that open mic. Some of these are gonna be reruns from our past open mic that we did. Some of them are brand new. It's gonna just be a mixture. But I'd like to start things off with some music. And so we're gonna start off with one of my favorite bands in the entire city, Late Night Cavalry. They've been doing incredible stuff. They just dropped a new song on Spotify and Apple Music called Pyramid. It was produced by Kyle Ward. Highly recommend you check that out. But here are Late Night Cavalry from our Song Lab session, and they are kind of in a stripped down scenario. I think this is just a really cool track to start things off. So here we go, Late Night Cavalry.
Hey, that's a cool shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Where'd you get it?
I got it from the Rhino.
Nice, I love the Rhino.
Me too.
Yeah, I wish we could play there.
That would be so cool, wouldn't it?
That would be really cool. Well, thanks to the efforts of Ben and Alex from the Rhino and Couch by Couch West, now we can.
Oh,
Alrighty,
yeah.
So hey, how's it going, everybody? We're Late Night Cavalry. I'm Connor, this is Jamie. And we have a song for you guys today called Stargaze. And Jamie, why don't you tell us about it?
Stargaze is a song I wrote a long time ago. I was in this really bad living situation. It was a bad part of town. There was bad people in the house, just strangers in and out. There was, drug use everywhere. And I mean, we were dirt poor. It was really difficult, but I had a guitar that my uncle gave me. And the only place I could really play my guitar without any distractions was up on the roof. So I'd climb up on the roof almost every night. And I wrote a slew of songs, like so many different songs, and this is one of them. This one in particular, though, means a lot to me because it's kind of about that situation and the rooftop. Like, I was in that situation, but I wrote this as, like, I knew I was going to get out of that situation. And so that rooftop and the song mean a whole lot to me.
Cool.
And it's called Stargaze. We're going to play it for you.
Every night I play for an audience of stars, surrounded by nothing but air and timeless thoughts. The streetlight blinds and illuminate signs of my insecurities. You know you found my insecurities. No matter how hard I try, always I find myself in total captivity. Someday you might remember the things we've been through, and you'll be missing me, wishing I was missing you. And someday you'll be sorry for the life you coasted through, pretending to care for me, though I don't think I care for you. No, I don't care for you. Hasn't been a friend of mine, and now that you mention that I have your attention, I'll be glad to illustrate just why your ignorance blinds and illuminates signs of your insecurities. And now I know your insecurities. No matter how hard you try, always you'll find yourself in total captivity. Someday you might remember the things we've been through, and you'll be missing me, wishing I was missing you. of the life you coasted through, pretending to care for me. No, I don't think I care for you. No, I don't care for you. I've reached the end of my rope. You've reached the limit of my nerves. You push my head underwater, and I fear you won't hear my words. I've reached the end of my rope. You've reached the limit of my nerves. You push my head underwater, and I fear I won't hear my words. I've reached the end of my rope. You reached the limit of my nerves. You push my head underwater, and I fear you won't hear my words. I've reached the end of my rope. You've reached the limit of my nerves. You push my head underwater, and I fear you won't hear my The rooftop calls my name and offers me sanctuary, just to stargaze and all of my faults to be buried. Just to stargaze and all of my faults to be buried.
Thank you.
That was Late Night Cavalry. As I said, like one of my absolute favorite bands. Like so much so that like when I had a birthday show here, I was like, "Can you guys play on my birthday?" So I am going to start shouting out people who have already financially supported the Rhino, who have already committed to saving the Rhino. And this is what's crazy, is that Connor Anderson and Jamie Breeze, who are in Late Night Cavalry, who you just watched, Jamie is the lead guitarist, Connor's the lead singer, they donated money. Not only did they donate their talent and their musical gift, which absolutely normally would be monetized, they donated that and gave money too. So I think what's really special about the Rhino is that I think that a lot of people think of this as a second home, as a clubhouse, as a fort, and it's truly powerful to me. I'm gonna take off my mask. I mean it. Like, it's truly powerful to me that the musicians who play here have a relationship like that to this place, and I can't articulate how much that means, that even musicians are giving money to keep this music venue open. There's also so many others. Amanda and Josh Erhard, thank you guys so much. Scott Meadows, Oliver Grodgit, I butchered your name. I'm sorry. You can call me later and yell at me. We're going to do a telethon part where you call. I'm so sorry, Oliver. Dylan Carey, Adam Doyle, my buddy Adam, I love you. John Wood, John Wood, who has been with us since like the very beginning, since we were just a coffee shop. Thank you guys so much. I mean, these are all people who have already given money, and the telethon is just now starting. That's absolutely crazy. So when I was talking about just a minute ago about how this place is a kind of a community. It's more than just four walls. This is, we meet so many interesting people here. And one of my favorite people who I've met, who I just probably never would have encountered out in the normal world, is Larry Smith. And Larry Smith is this cool, like seriously, I hope I'm half as cool as he is when I'm his age. He has incredible stories. He has a wonderful knowledge of music, and specifically Kansas City music. He's a great songwriter, and he comes every single week to our Song Lab open mic. And so I'm so excited to introduce, if you haven't seen him before, introduce you to Larry Smith, one of the most important people to the Rhino. So here we go. Larry Smith!
Hi, I'm Larry Smith, an old-time regular of Song Lab now. One of the best things I ever did was start going there. Been playing guitar for almost 50 years and started singing shortly thereafter and writing songs pretty quick. So I've got a big backlog, some of which are really bad. Here's a new song that I wrote for the pandemic. It's called Wearing a Mask. Standing by the door of the liquor store. Before I go in, I have to begin doing what they ask. And no, it seems so strange how things have rearranged. Before I can shop, I have got to put on my mask. Putting on my mask. Putting on my mask. Such a simple task in which I can bask, wearing a mask. Gotta hit the bank, get money for my tank. This is how we start, 6 feet apart, that's what they ask. Up to the clerk I go, say I need my dough. Handing her the note upon which I wrote, wearing a mask, wearing a mask, wearing a mask. It's such a simple task in which I can bask, wearing a mask, wearing a mask, I'm wearing a mask. Conspiracy that's fast, might drink a 2 and cask, wearing a mask. I'm gonna take my time to find every rhyme for wearing a mask. I got it in the stash, so this'll be the last, wearing a mask.
That was Larry Smith. I miss Larry so much. He's just an incredible, cool dude with just great stories. And what he's so good at, it feels like he writes a new song every week. And so I love that he put together that very topical, COVID safety themed song. I absolutely love it. And what I also love is in some of these videos that we received, we got such creativity. I think that sometimes space and technology and budgetary restrictions to artists can cause them to think outside of the box and make really interesting, different things. And so I'm really excited for this next song. This next song is by Mickey P. Now, Mickey P is actually going to have a longer set a little bit later on in the telethon, right around 6:30 or so. So if you enjoy this song, be sure to tune in just a little bit later for more from her. But this is Mickey P. She often plays out as Mickey P in the Swallowtails, and you're going to just absolutely love this video. It's very, very cool. So check out Mickey P.
Hey y'all, my name is Mickey P, and I wrote this song for all my friends that I miss. I miss you. At Song Lab and I miss you. At every show. I miss you. I miss it all. I miss you. I miss you.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
I
I
took
miss
it
you.
all.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
For granted.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
I took
miss
it
you.
all.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
For granted.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
I took
I miss
it
you.
all for granted.
I miss you.
But that's the way
I
it
miss you.
goes.
I miss you.
You don't know what you
miss you.
got
I miss you.
till you lose
miss
it
you.
all.
I miss you.
And I took
miss
it
you.
all for granted.
I miss you.
But that's the way it
miss
goes.
you. I miss you.
You don't know what you
miss you.
got
I miss you.
till you lose it all. I miss
I miss you.
it all.
I miss you.
And I miss it all.
I miss you. 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 I miss you.
Isolation is our new norm,
miss you.
but I wanna sing as if I never let go.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
And isolation is our new normal, but I wanna sing as if I never let go.
I miss you. 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 I miss you.
And I took
I miss
it
you.
all for granted.
I miss you.
But that's the way
I
it
miss you.
goes.
I miss you.
You don't know what
I
you
miss you.
got
I miss you.
till you lose
I miss
it
you.
all.
I miss you. 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 I miss you.
Love y'all.
That was Mickey P with just like an incredible performance. The multi-tracking on that is wonderful. Again, Mickey P is going to be playing a longer set a little bit later on in the telethon, probably about 6:30 or so. All these times are subject to change as everything we're doing is live. Like obviously we have some pre-taped components to it, but we are doing it live, baby, all day. We're going from noon to midnight. I hope I'm still alive at the end. So we're going to keep this first hour of Song Lab going. Up next, we've got Ben Schinberg. He has played in a couple of projects around town, just an incredible guitarist, very charming songwriter, very good kind of denim rock vibe. There's some Bruce Springsteen in there, some Band of Horses. So yeah, get ready for Ben Schinberg.
And I don't cry much anymore. I guess I'm just fine and accounted for. And I don't think about my past. I guess I don't see the point of that. Maybe it's good giving me time to think about what I should do with my mind. I sink onto the floor, wondering why, oh why is it that I just don't cry much anymore. I don't break down in my hands. I guess I'm just strong, or I think I am. But I am lost in what I see. How could any of this ever really be? Maybe it's good giving me time to think about what I should do with my mind. I sink onto the floor, wondering why, oh why is it that I just don't cry much anymore. I don't lie much anymore. I guess it just hurts more than before. There is so much to adore, so I will pick myself up off this tile floor. And maybe it's good giving me time to think about what I should do with my mind. I sink onto the floor, wondering why, oh why is it that I just don't cry much anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was Ben Schenberg. He, again, plays out solo some, plays in other bands. Just an incredible musician all around. Can totally shred. You didn't totally get that from that song, but I'm giving you the heads up. If you ever see him really give it to the guitar, just really give it to it. I made it weird on accident, I'm sorry. So, I've got more people to thank. First, I do want to say I falsely attributed a Connor Anderson, not Connor. Connor Anderson is in a different band. He's not in Late Night Cavalry, so I'm sorry. I gave the wrong Connor credit, but they both deserve credit because one donated music and one donated money. Jessica Johnson, who works here. I mean, like that's the kind of establishment we're talking about. People who work here want it to be open so that they can come back and be a part of this group, this family. Thank you, Jessica. Jacob Roberts, my buddy Jacob Roberts, who works, he's at Screenland. He's one of the managers there. It's incredible to see how many names of people who own and run local businesses are giving money to us so that we can stay open. It's unreal. The generosity is unreal. And then also Sam Calley, who's been to a lot of shows. I see him at concerts all the time. So thank you. So before we go to the next bit of music, I do want to talk about money again. But this is a really cool money thing, is that we have several auction items. These are on our Facebook page, I've been told, and you'll be able to auction on these throughout the day. And some of them include photo sessions with Middleman Creative, no, not Middleman Creative. Oh, with Ben McBee, who is one of the incredible people who is making this happen. Painting commissions. Aaron Scarborough, I believe, is doing a painting commission. A Boulevard beer package that is worth $200 has some bottles of the Worth the Wait Chiefs beer and some other things. Speaking of Chiefs, we've got autographed Chiefs gear. I didn't realize that. I might be bidding on that, especially if it is Tyrann Mathieu related. Love that honey badger. We've got a package from Messenger Coffee, which I will say we did crack open one of the bags and had it, and it was delicious. So, not the one they donated. I wouldn't do that. We bought another one. I'm saying the product is exceptional. We did not take the ones they donated. And Rino Private Event Rentals, renting out the Rino. There's all sorts of cool auction stuff. Check it out. It's a good way for you to give us money, but get something in return that's a little more tangible, a more extrinsic reward, I believe, is what I would call that from that one behavioral psychology class I took when my major was English education before I changed it. That's good. That's good. I'm glad I spent 30 seconds talking about that. Let's get back to some music instead of just me talking. So up next we have Gray Eyes. It's Josh Garrett. He plays under the stage name of Gray Eyes. It's this very cool, very 90s, late 90s, early aughts emo sound, kind of like American Football, Promise Ring. So I'm very excited to play for you Gray Eyes.
This song is called Poetry. There's a book of poetry. I write down my feelings. It's all too much. Somehow not enough. It gets too heavy. All this thinking. And now my legs have stopped working. And God, if you're listening, come and take me. I hate myself, everything. As I fall asleep, grind off all my teeth. Maybe things will get better in my dreams. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll stop breathing. I'd give anything to not wake up from sleep. Yeah. There's a book of poetry. I write down my feelings.
Is me? I'm live! That's what happens. Again, that was Gray Eyes. Gray Eyes, again, Josh Garrett is the name of the artist, but he goes by Gray Eyes for stage stuff. He's got a new EP that's coming out this fall, so keep your eyes open for that. Again, he's one of our regulars, and I think what's very cool about Song Lab is when I say regulars, I mean there's a group of about 25 people who every single week you can count on 15 or so of those people to be there. And it's so fun. I just can't recommend it enough. If you're a local musician and if you ever are struggling with writing songs, it's such a great community to come with. Like, people will get up on stage and say, hey, I only have the first verse and the first chorus of this song, but I'm gonna play it and you tell me what's working. And I can't tell you how many songs I have seen come to life through Song Lab over the course of 3 or 4 weeks. It's an absolutely awesome experience. And I also recommend it too, is if you're looking to start a band. I can't tell you how many bands have been formed because of relationships at Song Lab. Somebody's like, I need a drummer in my band. Well, hey, I happen to play drums. And then they end up starting a project. It's very cool. I'm incredibly proud of Song Lab. That's one of the reasons we decided to start with Song Lab, is because it is one of the things that the Rhino does that I'm the most proud of. I think it's one of the ways in which we are trying very actively to grow a scene. We kind of view it almost as like a farm league where you could come in and develop talent and try out your songs, try out new stage personas and things like that. And so I'm really proud of it. Up next, we have, I'm so sorry, I don't know the name of the next artist. I apologize. Young Chiley. We have Young Chiley. This song is absolutely incredible, really beautiful performance. Yes, so I'm sorry, I didn't have my notes open right. So yes, Young Chiley.
Is this a lust, or am I in love? You got me dreaming while I'm driving, all about us. If we was close to touch, would it be what we thought? Would it be enough to keep our hearts if we didn't have distance? Testing no limits, would it all be different than the time we spent apart? Is this love? Is this love? No, I don't think I wanna know the answer to it all. 'Cause I'm dreaming, now I'm feeling like my head's in the clouds, and I don't wanna come down. I'm dreaming, now I'm feeling at my best right now, and I don't wanna come down. No, no. Is this real, or am I a fool? 'Cause once again I'm believing that it's just me and you. Once I'm done out on this road, it don't matter where we go. We can build a home. We could have all that we want. 'Cause I've been striving and grinding for tireless nights all for us. Is this love? Is this love? No, I don't think I wanna know the answer to it all. 'Cause I'm dreaming, now I'm feeling like my head's in the clouds, and I don't wanna come down. Dreaming, me dream some more.
Hi! Welcome back. That was Young Chiley. Young Chiley out of Seattle, Washington. That's one of the things you're going to see today is we got submissions from artists from all around the country. Some of them do have Kansas City ties. Some don't at all. Some are artists who have cut through the Rhino and were kind enough to send stuff in. We even have a couple of submissions from bands who were supposed to play at the Rhino in the next few months that didn't. You know, whenever COVID hit, we unfortunately had our biggest month ever booked as far as mid-March to late April. We were supposed to have Microwave. We were supposed to have Knuckle Puck. I mean, like, it was going to be absolutely crazy. And it is heartbreaking that those shows fell through. And I truly hope that we can raise enough money to still be a place. And man, if I could run front of house for Knuckle Puck, I'll die happy. They're one of my favorite bands on the planet. I still can't believe that they were even booked here. That was, of course, with our friend Seth Keene, who runs Queen City Productions. He also runs the Outland Complex in Springfield, Missouri. Seth Keene is a huge part of the Rhino story, and we just love working with him and Travis, who's one of his coworkers as far as Queen City Productions goes. If you've seen a band that you were like, holy crap, that band is playing at the Rhino, almost definitely a Queen City show. I mean, he's brought in Hot Mulligan a couple of times, the early November. Drake Bell, all sorts of acts. Remo Drive played here. Remo Drive played a totally sold out Rhino, which is absolutely crazy. Somebody pulled out a fish pillow and started wanking, like shaking it everywhere, and they knocked one of the lights off. That was great. One of my favorite Rhino moments. So I'll stop talking and put you back on the music. We have a really cool video here submitted from our friend John Ulazian. He is an incredibly talented person, plays in a few acts around the town, also a really great animator and videographer. So this is a very creative video you're about to see from John Ulazian.
Hi, my name is John Ulason, and the song is called Maybe I'll Never Sleep Again. Maybe I'll never see your car pull up in your parking spot, and maybe I'll never hear your thoughts. I'm falling into the dream we bought into, 'cause I feel it's going the way that you've been showing, the lies that I've been towing behind me. Oh, I don't see you see, and maybe that's what's wrong with me, and maybe I'll never dream, and maybe I'll never sleep again. Maybe I'll never say your name the way I wrote it in the screenplay. Maybe I'll never hear those words we wrote when you and I'd strive from each other. 'Cause babe, I'll be reaching, and I know you've been preaching about how we should be in our own dream. But that's not me. Baby, I don't know what you mean, and maybe I'll never agree, and maybe I'll never sleep again. What'd you think, Rennie?
That was John Ulason It's fun when I have like big substitute teacher energy and I say his name wrong and then the video starts with him saying his name correctly. It feels almost like he's like passive aggressively like, hey, you idiot, say my name right. So, John, I'm sorry. I'm trash. I'm trash. John Ulayson. I've got it now. I'll never forget now. Speaking of never forgetting, you know what I'll never forget is the time that Forrest McCurran sent in a video and he won a trophy. We haven't gotten it to him yet, but this is a trophy for Forrest McCurran for using the internet, summer 2020. Forrest, who you're about to see, he can guitar and sing and human really, really well, exceptionally well, but he can't internet that great. Not great at interneting, but you are in for a treat because you're about to hear just a wonderful song from a wonderful human being. If you enjoy Forrest, tune in around 7 o'clock tonight. We've got about a 20-ish minute set from Forrest, and I'm very excited. So if you like this, tune in later, but for now, a song from Forrest McCurran.
Hello to the great beyond. I'm Forrest McCurran.
I'm Margaret McCurran.
We're gonna play a song for you tonight called "Oh Me Oh My." It's about a time when I was working at a sheep farm in western Missouri, and I had a coworker who liked to drink tequila at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and this is about those long nights turned to early mornings. And we're just really happy to be doing this. Thank you to Ben Went, Ben McBee, and Alex Garnett, 3 folks who really make a difference in the Kansas City music scene. Ain't nothing like Song Lab. All right. Adios, all my amigos. I'm sorry I can't stay. These long nights and booze-fueled fights are ruining my days. I'll stop by if I need to get high, bum a cigarette. But I'm gonna try to find the blue sky, gonna try some niggerette, gonna buy some niggerettes. Oh me, oh my, I'm way across the line. It might sound strange, but I need a change, so I'm leaving my mind behind. I'm leaving my mind behind. Alright. So long, love, you left me lonely. You're sour, ain't you're sweet. You only give a damn about Instagram. It's just something in the sheets. We all got crosses we must bear. There's no hate in my head. But before you go, please throw away the photo of me on your bed, and naked on the edge of your bed. Whoa, it's all me. Oh my, I'm way across the line. Might sound strange, but I need a change, so I'm leaving my mind behind. I'm leaving my mind behind. I can't wait to leave the city and the mess I have made. It's not far from where I come, but it feels like outer space. So as my blinker blinks, I start to think about Jesse James. He was an outlaw with nothing to lose, and that's how I feel today. Man, I'm thinking that I need a change. Yeah, it's on me. Oh my, I'm way across the line. Might sound strange, but I need a change, so I'm leaving my mind behind. I'm leaving my mind behind. Look out! Ben, and Alex, we miss you all so much, and everybody else as well. Hope to see you on the other side whenever that is. Much love.
That was Forrest McCurran and also Margaret on the violin and some back vocals, who I forgot was in the video. Would have shouted Margaret out first. The two of them will be playing a little bit later today. It's a pre-taped set around 7 o'clock or so. Forrest McCurran and just incredible. Two of the nicest people that I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and they're so talented and just charming. And I just wish the best for them. When we were watching that video, we were just saying, like, what can we do to make sure that they're like the most famous musicians in the world? They're so good. I love them. So again, we are doing this telethon. It's all day. We're going from noon to midnight. Please tell people about it. If you're watching it, text one friend or message one friend the link to it on Twitch or YouTube. We're going to be going all day. We've got music. We've got comedy. I think it's going to be a really cool, special thing. And what we are doing, again, is we are trying to raise money so that we can, it's twofold, and I'm going to get into it here in the next hour or so. But what we really need to do is we need to raise enough money to pay off our debt, to get caught up. And then we also need to raise a little bit more because we need to change some things that we do to be safe and to be future-proof. And so we're going to get into that, but we're going to continue with a couple more songs from this Song Lab session. Again, Song Lab is our weekly music open mic night. We usually do it on Tuesdays. Obviously, we haven't since COVID started. We don't want a bunch of people sharing one microphone. That's just not sanitary. But we're going to get back to it eventually. So here is a submission from one of our regulars, somebody who's become one of my very dear friends, Major Matt Mason. And he is just an incredible lyricist. I absolutely love his voice and the way he articulates thoughts and songs, and I hope you like it too. If you're a fan of early Death Cab for Cutie, if you're a fan of the Shins, Neutral Milk Hotel, I think that you will very much enjoy Major Matt Mason.
Hello. Major Matt Mason, USA here. Just want to send out love and hellos to Ben and Alex and everybody at Song Lab. I miss all of you folks very much, and so I appreciate the opportunity to share the screen with you, as it were, and hopefully it'll be the stage again soon. So I love you guys, all of you. I'm going to just go ahead and play this song. It's called Rockstar. I'm going to dedicate it to Ben because you've expressed to me that you like this one. So just to show my appreciation for all that you've done with Song Lab and everything. Okay. Just because you passed the pitcher, I thought I had to drink. And just because you dropped the anchor, I thought I had to sink. And just because you thought I was someone else, I thought that's who I should be. And just because you said you knew me, I thought you knew me. And everybody looks like somebody, but nobody I know. And everywhere I think I'm going is somewhere I don't go. Every time I say I'm thinking that you knew that there's nothing else to do, so I think I'm leaving you. I'm learning to lie to myself. I'm thinking about my health. I'm wondering where you are, and I'm thinking I don't want to be a rock star anymore. I don't want to be a rock star. And just because you took my picture, I thought I was a star. And just because you gave me candy, I got inside your car. And every single day the sun went down, I thought it went down on me. But when I woke up, I was shit out of luck. And everything I do to remember is making me forget. And every lie I say to get by no longer makes me upset. The brighter you make that birthday cake, the darker it seems to get. And all of the wind that filled my sails just blows right through me. I think I'm in love with myself. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm stoned and I'm watching TV and I'm thinking, I don't wanna be a rock star anymore. I don't wanna be a rock star. I don't wanna be a rock star anymore. I don't wanna be a rock star. Poor pitiful me. Poor pitiful me. Poor pitiful me. Me. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I love you all. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.
Well, I got my emo hair flip going. I haven't gotten a haircut in 2020. I got, this is very exciting broadcast material. I got a buzz cut on New Year's Eve because my band The Way Back played at the Rino, and I got a nice little haircut before it. And in June, I realized I hadn't had a haircut, so I'm not gonna get a haircut this year. I wanna see what happens. So far, it's pretty long. This is the content you signed up for, right? Like, oh no, people are taking their money back. Oh no, I'm getting the signal I need to stop talking about my hair. You guys, I just keep getting lists of names of people who have donated. This is unbelievably kind. Cameron Brenton has donated money. Kiana Allard, Allred, I think it's Allred. Andrew DeHoff. I was a substitute teacher, and I will just butcher names. I can't help it. It's in my DNA. Andrew DeHoff. I miss Andrew so much. Again, we've multiple employees who have donated money. That says a lot, I think, about an establishment, that the people who work there are willing to give money to try to keep it open. I think it's a little bit tragic that we're forced in a scenario where that's the case, but I also think it's kind of beautiful that that's the kind of community that we have. This isn't just a building. This is a community. We've got Steven Garcia of the band Deco Auto, who actually played our very first show ever. And we thank Deco Auto and Steven and everybody so much. Stuart Brewer. We've got Kelly Fagg. We've got Jason Corbin. Clara Van Loo. Luke. Oh, okay. Of Ivory Blue. And then we've got Luke Virgo Rui. Row? I'm sorry. I'll blame Zach's handwriting and not the fact that I'm illiterate. Emily Katz. Oh my gosh, who is absolutely Team Rhino, is such a huge part of the local music scene. Totally, what she does for the Kansas City music scene is completely undervalued and overlooked. Emily absolutely rules. Thank you. Dylan Nohart. That's the list of people I have right now. These are all people who have given money to try to help save the Rhino. If you want me to say your name, you can give money, and I'll say your name. Are we gonna get shut down by Destiny Child lawyers now? You weren't good enough. I wasn't good enough. They were like, we won't waste our time with that long-haired guy. He just kept talking about how long his hair was. It's not even that long. I've got one more song for Song Lab, and then I'm out. You guys won't see me for the rest of the day. Just kidding. I'm the host the whole time. Oh boy. So we got one more. It's Steve Garrett, who, this is a very cool story. Earlier you saw Josh Garrett, who plays this Gray Eyes. Steve is his father. The two of them started coming to Song Lab, mostly so that Josh could start workshopping some of his songs, and then Steve ended up getting in there. And Steve is kind of like the dad of Song Lab in a lot of ways, and or at the very least, the very cool uncle. But I love Steve's music, and his lyrics are very hard on the sleeve, and he has this very cool, like late 70s, early 80s denim rock vibe, and I really love his stuff. So this is the last song from our Song Lab hour. We're ending it with one of our regulars, Steve Garrett, who I miss seeing so much. Can't wait to give Steve a very aggressive, safe hug in the future. So thanks for watching this hour of Song Lab. Thank you for tuning into the Telethon. Up next, we've got a different hour, so let's send Song Lab out on Steve Garrett.
Hey everybody, I'm coming to you semi-live from Josh Garrett's new house. Pretty excited to be able to share some new music with you guys. I know that a lot of you have new music, you've been talking a lot about it, and I want to hear all of it. I want to thank Ben and Alex and Ben for providing this platform so that we can see each other and see what we're up to. It's really important what we do. Those of us that really are sticking with the second most popular open mic in Kansas City, we've got to hang together. So one of my favorite parts about Song Lab is the banter in between songs, and I hope that we don't forget that, where we can talk a little bit about what the song's about, talk a little bit about what's going on with us, and we can really connect. And that's what makes Song Lab the best open mic, because we connect. So until we can do this in person, this will have to do. Appreciate all of you guys. Here's a new song that I've got. saw the sunrise over the skyline, forever shining down on me.
That was Steve Garrett. I miss Steve Garrett so much. I absolutely love his stuff. I hope that he gets some of those songs recorded. I would very much enjoy having some of those available regularly. Perhaps he could record at the Triceratops Room. So this next hour, we're actually already a little behind schedule, which is what we knew was going to happen. For this next hour, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be really talking about what it means to save the rhino and what our plan for the future is. Because we don't want to just be asking you guys for money. We want to explain why we're asking for money. And to make that a little bit more fun, we're also going to cut in some music from Modern Day Fitzgerald. Modern Day Fitzgerald played a set here a few weeks back, and we filmed it. It's very cool, multiple camera angles, very high quality audio. I'm very stoked for you guys to see that. So we're gonna, a little bit of spoonful of sugar as we do this kind of like a little more heady talk about what we're gonna do financially. We'll also be giving you some music from Modern Day Fitzgerald. If you haven't ever heard Modern Day Fitzgerald before, they're really great. They remind me a lot of early Weezer. There's also some really cool jazzy chords though. Their main guitarist, Micah, throws in some very cool like sevenths and ninths and things like that. Very, very cool guitar work. And then our buddy Noah Bartel, who's also in the band The UKs, he has joined as the bassist of that band. And they're just incredible live. You're gonna get a glimpse at their energy once you see these videos, which I'm very excited about. So I do wanna talk about saving the rhino and what that means. So the first thing I wanna say is that we truly are in danger of having to shutter our doors. The only reason that we haven't so far is because a combination of our bank and our realtors have been very generous in allowing us to stall and figure out what we're going to do. So the fact that we haven't been evicted and all of that is incredible, and we're very thankful for that. But we need to do better than that. We need to have a plan of how we're going to actually reopen and also be a better business moving forward for the future. And so I do want to shout out a couple more people who have donated money, including Andrew Anderson, my buddy Jeremy Klein, who's in the band Faint Heart, who's playing later. I cannot wait for you guys to see Faint Heart. They're so great. They are the one full band today that we're actually going to do totally live. So I am going to be talking about them in a second. This is very important. We've also got money coming in from Carly McGinnis, from Bart German, or German maybe, German. It's spelled like German. I have a German last name, Wendt, as a secret D, and people a lot of times say Wendit, so I can relate to that. Joe Gower. Joe Gower is like the unofficial president of North Kansas City. He does so much for all the local businesses. And Thomas Egan. Oh my gosh. So just incredible donations from friends and artists who play here. It's really, truly incredible. Now, I did mention Faint Heart, and I mentioned the fact that they are going to be truly live streaming tonight. The reason that's really important is because in addition to just getting caught up on our bills, in addition to making enough money today that we get back to square one, what we also have to do is figure out how to actually generate revenue in the middle of a pandemic, which is difficult for a concert venue, especially because, as I stated a little bit earlier, our business model is based around the idea of getting as many people in here as possible, buying as much food and drink as possible, because the way we pay artists, the door basically goes entirely to the bands. And so we're not making money off of tickets, not really, and if we can't get enough people in here to buy food and drinks, we're not making enough money to pay our front of house sound operator, our security, and our bartending staff, etc. So we have to look towards the future. We have to ask ourselves, what solutions do we have through technology? And one of the big changes that's about to happen to the Rhino and to this establishment is that we are going to take a new approach, kind of similar to our friends at the Iron District or Parlor, where we incorporate multiple businesses into one apparatus so that rent is lower, so that if overhead is lower, then that means that we're more likely to stay open. We're able to better compensate our employees and also put out a better product. And so 2 of the companies that we are beginning to grow more of a relationship with are the Triceratops Room Recording Studio, which is based in North Kansas City, actually just a block away, owned and run by Alex Garnett, who is in charge of all of the audio components of today. He is just an incredible human being, an incredible engineer, incredible talent. He's a very introverted, humble person and probably hates right now that I'm talking so glowing of him, but I refuse not to. Alex Garnett is one of the most incredible human beings in Kansas City, and I feel very blessed that I got to meet him through Song Lab, and I'm so excited to bring his audio component to this. And similarly, on the other side of the coin, we have Ben McBee. If you've ever met Ben McBee, then you know that Ben McBee is basically one of the hobbits from The Lord of the Rings. Merry or Pippin, maybe a mixture of both, in the best way possible. He's just always got just like a deep belly laugh that's just going to fill you up with joy. And he pairs that with just a biting cynicism. That's just a wonderful cocktail of a human being. He is so gifted as a videographer and photographer, and bringing his video component to this will be huge as we incorporate Middleman Creative, his company. We are going to, during the day when the Rhino is not being used, convert it to a photo and video studio that Ben will be able to use. And because that technology will be here at the Rhino, we are going to be able to do high quality live streams of every show we do, every comedy show, every concert. Now, some bands that are on record labels, there might be some legal stuff where we have to get their permission and they might deny it, but in general, just shy of every single concert and every single comedy event that we have here will be able to be live streamed because of the work of Ben and Alex in tandem with the other employees at the Rhino. And I'm very excited about this. And this is where raising money starts to really kick in. That next tier for us, it'd be great to get caught up today, but what was really important, what would help us truly thrive, is if we can get enough money that instead of having to rent and borrow the audio and video components that we have today, if we could actually build a permanent rig and have it be so simple as to just turn it on and have it ready to go. This is so important also because this means that we will be able to give artists high quality video and audio recordings of their performances. So if you're a stand-up comedian and you do a 20-minute set, we'll be able to work out a deal where you get a high quality recording of it so that you can use that as your portfolio and help you get booked for festivals and things like that. So we're gonna dig into that more. I know that was a lot of me talking. I tried to keep it as entertaining as possible, but it is pretty important stuff. And so I felt the need to shout out Alex and Ben. I will shout them out more throughout the day, but this broadcast is only happening because of them and their incredible hard work, their incredible unpaid work. They are just absolutely busting their butts. So if you're impressed by the audio and the video of this, then I highly recommend reaching out to Ben McBee and Alex Garnett for whatever project you're putting together. So let's again, we're gonna do some Spoonful of Sugar, some music mixed in with me talking so much. So let's do our first clip. No, we're not ready? Sorry. We're stalling, that's okay. I do truly have more to talk about though. So what I do think is really important is we are gonna have to reopen in phases. We're gonna have to reopen in tiers. Just because we get enough money that we're caught up doesn't mean we're going to be able to just go like, hey, the Rhino's open, let's have concerts. Because COVID is reality and we have to accept that. So phase 1 is going to be live streams of concerts with online ticketed events. So you can pay a certain amount of money to get access to a private stream of a concert that's happening here. So there won't be an audience here physically. It will actually be very similar to Faint Heart's set this evening. It will be very similar. Because what we will do is we'll have a band or two. They will perform and you can pay a ticket online to watch the show. And that way we are giving bands an opportunity to stay live. I think one of the big things about local music is it's hard to stay relevant because there's so much music constantly being released by major label artists and whatnot that it is hard to keep people's focus on your band. And one of the best ways to do that is to gig out. And so we're gonna give artists an opportunity to have gigs. Then as the numbers in Kansas City look better as far as COVID is concerned, we're gonna try a hybrid model where we have maybe 10 or 15 tables, all about 10 feet apart, and allow a small audience in. And we will do a hybrid where we allow a small audience, but we're also doing online ticketed events. And then as we move forward, we'll look more like we were in the past, but we will still have the capability to do online ticketed events. And I'll get to this in a bit, but we're going to start having a Patreon. If you want to subscribe to our Patreon and give us money on a monthly basis, you're going to be able to do that. And one of the perks is going to be that you get free access to basically every single stream we do. Again, there will be some situations where bands are on labels and things like that that won't allow us to play the songs, but by and large, if you give, I believe the amount is going to be $15 a month to our Patreon, then you will have access to every single concert that we have going on, every comedy show, and I don't know, I think that that's pretty rad, personally. Yeah. So, I'm getting the thumbs up. We are now ready to cut to Modern Day Fitzgerald. I'm very excited for you guys to see this. We're going to kind of in and out. We're going to play a couple of songs of Modern Day Fitzgerald, come back to me talking, and switch it up. So here you go, Modern Day Fitzgerald.
That drives me insane. Oh, you wear my leather jacket. Oh, as the cherry blossoms fall, as the manic city light illuminates your style. What's the color of your currency to get through this fantasy? 1,000 paper cranes just to be with my favorite dame. Oh, you wear my leather jacket. Oh, as the cherry blossoms fall, as the manic city light illuminates your style. One flight and I'm gone. I don't wanna go. One flight and I'm gone. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. You wear my leather jacket. Oh, as the cherry blossoms fall, as the manic city light illuminates your style, as the manic city lights illuminates your style. Lie to your folks that you're still in class. We're still gonna disappoint them. After graduation, I see Katie in LA. I'm left to procrastinate. I don't wanna drop out. I don't wanna drop out. Pay for things that I already know. I wanna drop out. I don't wanna drop out. Pay for things that I already know. I don't wanna drop out. I don't wanna drop out. I don't wanna drop out. Pay for things that I already know. I don't wanna drop out.
That was modern day Fitzgerald. I absolutely love that band. They're incredible. They've got a new EP in the works, which is pretty impressive because they just dropped another EP like 3 or 4 months ago. No, you know what? That's not true. They dropped it before the quarantine, and it's October right now. Oh no! Oh no! My brain's wilting on live TV. How is it October? Modern Day Fitzgerald released a record like a year ago. They didn't release it a month ago. What do I say? Guys, oh my gosh. At least I made it. Well, how far in the telethon are we? Like an hour? I broke. I thought I was going to at least make it to 4 or 5 p.m. Good thing I have more coffee? I can't decide. Okay, so, real talk. Thank you so much for all the donations so far. I don't have a dollar amount yet, but I know that it's north of $10. We've made more than that. Triple digis? Are we in triple digis? Quad digis? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. In my heart, I'm going to say that we're already in quad digis, but I don't know if that's true. Quad digis means 4 digits. I just made up that term. So, what are we going to do with this money? If you're just tuning in, then I will explain it to you. What we need to do is we need to future-proof the Rhino. And the best way we can do that is by making sure that people can see the shows even if we are closed, which had a slant rhyme to it. What we need is enough money to get caught up on all of our bills and break even, and then ideally raise enough money on top of that to upgrade our capabilities to live stream and to record in high quality any show that happens at the Rhino. And we find this to be a great way to generate revenue in the meantime, but we're so excited about the idea of this after everything starts to return to normal. Once the numbers start to go back down and we can just function as we did back in February, the idea that we are going to also be able to offer the feature to record your set and give that to you for promotional uses, I'm incredibly excited about that. I know as a musician myself that high quality video of your acts can be invaluable. It's such a good way, it's such a good advertisement for getting people to come to your shows and things like that. And so I am emphatic about the idea that we're going to be able to do this. And again, part of that is going to be happening because of Alex Garnett and Ben McBee, who are behind the audio and video respectively today, and their separate businesses. Ben as a videographer, photographer, and Alex who runs the Triceratops Room, which is just an incredible recording studio right around the block in North Kansas City. I also want to shout out Zach Henderson. He's going to be on the broadcast a little bit later. You'll see him. He's actually in the room off camera right now. But Zach Henderson is one of the owners of the Rhino, and I'm just going to be very frank that you don't realize how close we came to losing the Rhino. There was a moment where we really thought it was done, where we didn't think we'd even get to do a farewell show. We just thought it was finished. And Zach fought tooth and nail to make sure that we were able to keep our doors open by talking with our banks and our realtors and coming up with some really creative ways to restructure our business model that we'll talk about in a little bit when I kind of interview him. But I just want to shout out Zach Henderson, who is not just one of the owners of the Rhino. He is truly in the most literal sense, one of the only reasons that it still exists and one of the only reasons that it can be saved. He put the Rhino on life support, and all of the credit goes to him. I can't even explain to you how many emails and phone calls he sent out to artists. When you get to our block right around 5:30, 6 o'clock, where we have all of these shout outs and calls from artists from all around the country, Zach is a huge force behind that. And so thank you, Zach. Thank you for believing in the Rhino. Thank you for believing in us. And thank you for believing in the Kansas City music scene and the Kansas City comedy scene and thinking that this is a place that's worth fighting for. I truly can't express how much I value that. But speaking of things that I really value, I want to play more modern day Fitzgerald for you. The way that they shot this is so cool. They have all of these cameras in there. They're moving around. Micah's jumping on and off the stage. It's just a blast. So here's let's play 2 more songs from modern day Fitzgerald, and then I'll talk your ear off a little bit more. So let's jump back in to MDF. Air guitar. Does it count as air guitar if I talked?
She's on the prowl again. Another victim in a grasp. Oh, affection's what she craves. Singing, singing to her. I think she'll crave me. Singing, singing to her. Whose veins will she feed up right now? She went 3 drinks in. No bread man can tame her. Independent and not tied down. No, you think love it in just one side. Singing, singing to her. I think she'll crave me. Singing, singing to her. Whose vein will she feed up right now? didn't fit the wicked. Insomnia, I am glad we meet again. Just a set of those paycheck lovers. Misery behind the time. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, I can't drink coffee through a mask? That's preposterous. Hi, my name's Ben Wint. If you're just joining us, this is the Save the Rhino Telethon. This is your way to save the rhino by giving money to this telethon. You just watched some music from Modern Day Fitzgerald. They're an incredible local band. We've had them here several times. They did their EP release show. Micah and Noah and Sean, just an incredible group of guys, really fun. And I love the way that set was shot. They have some really aggressive kind of handheld cameras and things like that. Very, very cool. So you might have noticed that we did call this a telethon. And so far it hasn't really been a telethon by true definition. There is this phone here though, and I'm really excited that now on the screen, you can see a phone number. You can call in to the Rhino and we'll talk. We can call into the Rhino and I'll talk to you on this phone, and you can call and talk about your favorite memories of the Rhino. You could talk about your favorite concert. You could talk about, like, hey, maybe you met your significant other at the Rhino, or maybe you had the best cocktail that you ever had because Ethan Bunce whipped one up for you. But you can use the number on the screen to call in and we can talk, or nobody can call in and I'll just sit here and keep pointing at the number and encouraging somebody to call. This is what happens when you go live and your plan is dependent on other human beings. Somebody give me a call, please, please. Courtney brought tacos. You can't see it, but she did. It's true. Our good friend Courtney just swung by with tacos, which is amazing. I will eat one in a minute. I will. Yes. So you can call in on the. Oh, I got a phone call. This is exciting.
Call from
TJ Robinson.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Oh,
press 2.
I can do this. TJ?
What up?
Hey, how's it going? You're on the Rhino Telethon. How are you?
Wait, is it live?
It's live. So, don't say anything that you would regret.
My computer must have a lag because you're still explaining the phone number.
Oh, yeah. You should probably mute that. Yeah, there is probably going to be a slight delay, but it is live. So.
Muted. I muted it.
There you go. Yeah, it's, like when people call in on the radio and you can hear the radio in the background really loud. So, what's up? Like, talk to me. How's it going?
I'm doing all right, even though I wish I was playing the Rhino instead of sitting in my apartment.
Yeah, I can very much relate to that feeling. So like, do you have any like specific Rhino memories, or like, is there a specific concert of the Rhino or something like that comes to mind that you'd care to talk about?
Yes, when Zach and I had a reunion of our band from when we were in high school, the Lone Wolf.
That was an exceptional show. I remember that very fondly. For those who aren't aware, that your band was entirely themed around werewolves, correct?
Yeah, and we were a band when we were all like 18 or 19, and I don't think all four of us, like some of us have hung out, but I think all four of us hadn't been in a room together in like probably over a decade.
I absolutely love that. I love the way that music can bring people together, and I also think one of the things that's really special about with bands specifically, people who aren't in bands maybe can't relate to this, but like there is this very special connection where if you get back in the same room with the same people years later, it's crazy how quickly the magic can resume. It's almost like it was just on pause. It never went away, and suddenly just feels so natural to play together. That was such a special show. I absolutely enjoyed that, and it is so cool to get a group of people back together. I mean, gosh, so I mean, if you guys were like 18 or so when you got it, I mean, like it had been 12 years or so since you guys had played together, and man, it was just such an awesome experience, a great show.
Yeah, it was a blast. It was better than I thought it was going to be. We only had one practice literally right before the show.
Every now and then I feel like that actually helps, though. You know, there's like a baptism by fire component where you're like, yeah, if we bomb, we're really going to bomb. It's like you have to tightrope walk without the parachute underneath at some point. So tell people about where they can find your music. I want you to plug your stuff and make sure that people are aware of your incredible stuff.
Well, you guys are going to be playing it later, I think. I'm the singer of Hans Gruber and the Die Hard, and we got a new music video that I think you guys are going to be premiering later today.
I believe that is in the 5 to 6 o'clock hour, and I'm very excited for people to see that. It's wonderful.
I'm excited for Gasoline Heart. Forget about my stuff.
Yeah.
When are they going to be? Shout out section 2?
Yes. That 5 to 6 block, it's kind of crazy the people that Zach got in touch with. It's kind of wild. I'm very excited for that.
I thought Element 101 was on there. I didn't even know they were still doing anything.
Yeah. No. There are some very cool deep cuts coming in that block. I absolutely love it. Well, TJ, thank you so much for calling in. And I miss you, and I miss seeing your band. I can't wait till you guys can tour again and come to Kansas City and be at the Rhino. Your shows are just so contagious and energetic, and I would just absolutely kill to be able to have one of those shows right now.
Yeah, for real. Thanks for keep fighting the good fight, and hopefully I'll still be around when we tour again.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, TJ. Take care. Peace out.
All right. You too. Bye.
There you go. So that was TJ from Hans Gruber and the Die Hards. Very, very cool punk band that we are going to be playing some of their stuff a little bit later on. You should just absolutely check them out. They are wonderful. I'm going to cut back to the last song about Dave Fitzgerald's set. And then when we come back, we'll kind of resume talking about what saving the Rhino means. So one more song from modern day Fitzgerald.
Drinking Manhattans at the Green Lady Lounge. I see you fidgeting with your own crown. You stole a cigarette, said you were down. I can't read lips, it's too damn loud. I said, where did you go? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where did you go? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tonight's the night we played Truth or Dare. I'm the kind of guy who gets real scared, but then Nathan Corsi said to me, stop wasting time, she'll drive you crazy. I said, where did you go? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where did you go? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just want to know if you are the one. I just want to know, girl. Where did you go? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where did you go? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where did you go?
Oh, are we live? Yeah, we'll do it live. All right, so that was Modern Day Fitzgerald. That song, Where Did You Go? That's my favorite Modern Day Fitzgerald song. It gets stuck in my head, that chorus, like, where did you go? Ooh. I just really like it. It feels very Blue Album Weezer, and I love Blue Album Weezer. Man, it'd be cool if Weezer sent in a video for 5. They did not. Weezer did not send in a video. But we did get some pretty cool stuff. But Weezer, they were busy. Our people, I'm going to stop talking about Weezer. So, we've got about 10 more minutes in this hour where we are talking about saving the rhino and what saving the rhino means. And so, if you're just tuning in, I will bring up that what we are really planning to do is today, hopefully, is kind of twofold. We want to raise enough money that we catch up on our debt, that we break even, that we can start operations again. But we also want to make enough money past that we are able to future-proof ourselves, that we are able to set ourselves up for success in a COVID world and a post-COVID world. So what that means is an investment in expanding our stage, getting cameras. Most of the equipment that we're using today is rented. You're probably asking, like, well, can't they just use this equipment? Well, no, because we're borrowing. We'd like to buy a setup like this, have it put in place so that whoever's running front of house or whatever can just kind of turn it on and have it ready to go to live stream and to record every concert, every comedy event that happens at the Rhino. We view this as a way to totally future-proof ourselves. So in the meantime, when the COVID numbers aren't so great, we can have bands come in and safely record their sets and do online ticketed live streams of their shows so that you at least get to see these bands, so that their songs still get to live. And then, as the numbers get better, we're going to enter a hybrid plan where we have some people here, maybe 10 or so tables that are spread out about 10 feet apart, and we have a live reaction, we have singing, we have laughing, we have clapping, and we will also live stream those events. We have a ticketed online component. So that way, if you are unable to come for health reasons, like I personally, this is the first time I've really left my house and my bubble because both of my parents are immunocompromised. I have to take this very seriously. If you're in a situation like that, this way you can still be a part of the Rhino and be a part of the culture. And then finally, of course, when the numbers truly do get better, hopefully by maybe sometime next May or early summer, then when we can open back to our full real capacity, we are going to have this incredible technology that will allow us to have the Rhino be experienced not just in North Kansas City, but around the world. We could potentially get to a point where if a band comes through, if we could get a bigger band to agree to have this streamed, then perhaps fans in New Zealand will suddenly be aware of the Rhino. And this is a way for us to grow. We're also looking into ways to have more and more YouTube channels. We're looking into banking our concerts and trying to create basically like a 24-hour public access television situation where you can always tune into our YouTube channel and experience some Kansas City-based music or comedy. There's a lot of logistics and hoops to jump through there, but that is a goal of ours at some point in time, is to have a web presence so that the live music doesn't just have to be happening here in the room at that moment. The live music can also exist in a much broader component, in a broader way. So we're really excited about this, and with your guys' kindness and your donations, again, we are accepting donations to Venmo and PayPal. I do believe the links are on the screen. In addition to that, we do have several items up for auction. We've got the autograph stuff from the Chiefs. We've got art commission with Aaron Scarborough, who is a huge part of our community, and you should check those out. Very, very cool stuff there. Also, as you can see, there is a number on the screen. You can call in. This is a telethon, so feel free to teleth me. Teleth right on me. No. Can we cut that? We can't cut it? It's live? It's live. Oh, well, at least I made it to 4 or 5 o'clock before I started to get loopy. What do you mean it's not even 2 yet? Okay, so just one more time, because this is important, and we'll bring it up a little bit throughout, but this was the hour we really wanted to talk about saving the Rhino and what it means. Because of COVID-19, we are not going to be able to operate as we typically do for quite some time. Realistically, it will probably be late May before we can actually return to full operations. So we have to have a game plan for how we get from here to there, how we keep our doors open, how we still provide a stage and a platform for musicians and comedians, how we continue to try to be a safe place, even if you can't come to that safe space personally, to be a place of diversity, of inclusion that allows for all sorts of people of any background, of any race, sexual orientation, identity, anything like that. We want everybody to feel safe and included. I've got a call coming in. I'm going to take it. I'm very excited.
Call from
Jamie Breeze.
Oh my gosh! Hello?
Hey!
Jamie
hello.
Breeze from Late Night Cavalry is on the phone right now. Jamie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm talking to a friend. I'm at the Rhino. I'm saving the Rhino. I think we're saving it. You helped save it. You.
I'm trying.
Oh my gosh, dude! Your first song. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to hear that song continue to grow and hopefully eventually get recorded. Late Night Cavalry, you're an amazing band. You guys just recently put something out that was produced by Kyle Ward. Are you guys in the studio? Are you working on new stuff right now?
Well, COVID's kind of put a damper on things. So
I can't imagine.
Some stuff out. Yeah. Yeah, so we're trying to figure it all out right now. Nothing is set in stone at the moment, but, we're trying.
Absolutely. No, I can very much relate. My band, The Way Back, our EP, we had originally had a target April release date, and it is now going to come out the day before Halloween. So I can very much relate to that. COVID has totally just messed up all that stuff. Dude, I want to ask you, is there a specific Rhino show or Rhino moment that comes to mind to you as like something that's special?
Oh, yes. I was thinking, I think it was back in 2017 or so. Me and the boys of LNC managed to put together our first headline show ever. And it was a packed Rhino. It's probably the most people we've ever played for.
You sold out. It was over 140 paid. Yeah, you guys totally sold it out. It was incredible. Yeah.
It was so much fun. I got so sweaty and gross, and I think we went to like IHOP afterwards or something, and we were just like blown away.
Yeah, man.
That's probably one of the best shows I've ever played.
I love that feeling when you get off the stage and you've got that just like natural adrenaline high, and you're like, I'm going to coast on this for hours. Like, I need to go like put pancakes in my body until I'm so full that my body just drops. Yeah, no, that show was incredible. I remember it correctly that Keaton Conrad was on that bill? Is that the same show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was an absolute. That was like an all. I agree. As a third party, that was an all-time great Rhino show. The energy of that crowd was just so great. I mean, everybody was focused, singing along. I mean, man, I would give anything to safely be in a gathering of people like that right now.
Oh my gosh, yes, it was so awesome. I went and I think I asked you. I was like, I'm taking that poster off the window.
Yes.
I'm looking at that poster right now.
Good. I'm glad. See, I love, I'm really proud of our poster design. Zach Henderson does a lot of it. Noah Bartel does a lot of it. The individual promoters of different shows do. And I love that you have a piece of the Rhino at your house, that it's, a part of you. I mean, I actually have 4 or 5 Rhino posters. I've got one from our very first show ever. I've got the Rhino poster from my 30th birthday show with The Way Back and Late Night Cavalry that you designed, that is a Star Wars luau poster. It's like the coolest poster ever. I absolutely love it.
It was a lot of fun.
Dude,
that was a really fun show, too.
That was a crazy show. That was absolutely crazy. I was just absolutely dreading turning 30. I just felt like, oh no, I'm ancient now. I'm so irrelevant. And that was probably my favorite birthday party I've ever had. So thank you for being a part of that.
Well, thank you for having us. That was so much fun.
Well, dude, I can't wait till Way Back and Late Night can play together again. I miss you guys so much, and hopefully you guys can string some stuff together and beat COVID and get some new material out there, because, man, that most recent song, Pyramids, that's streaming everywhere, people should check that out. That is just an absolute banger of a song. And your guitar work on that track, so man, just rules. So yeah, Late Night Cavalry, check them out, everybody. Jamie, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for your support, and like truly from the bottom of my heart, the fact that you donated your time as a musician and money, that means so much to me and so much to us. So thank you. You rule so hard. Say hello to your incredible wife. Yeah, dude, I miss you, and I can't wait to give you like an aggressive hug where I just knock you to the floor.
Dude, we miss you too. Thank you so much. We'll do anything we can to help out the Rhino.
Heck yeah, man. I love that. All right. Peace out, buddy. Take care.
Take it easy, buddy.
Look at that. I telethoned. Currently streaming The Iron District. Thank you, Joe. Thanks, Joe Gower. Did I read that right?
Yeah. They just have it up streaming right now.
Oh, it's streaming at the Iron District? Iron District, hello! I didn't understand what that meant. You guys, hi, we're right down the street. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Thank you so much, Joe Gower, for making that happen. As I said earlier in this broadcast, Joe Gower is the unofficial president of North Kansas City, the king. I don't know, do we have a monarchy? What kind of system is this? But yeah, he just rules. Thank you so much. If you're at the Iron District, hi. Grab a drink from Tiki Huna. Gosh, swing by Plantain District and grab a Cuban. There's just so much great stuff at the Iron District. What a cool spot. And what a great day to be at the Iron District. I think the Iron District is really special right now just with COVID and like the fact that there's this totally open air space that you can safely enjoy things and have distance from people. I think that totally rules. So the time is now 2 o'clock, which means we are entering the next hour of our broadcast, which is centered around Couch by Couch West. And this might be a little bit confusing, so I do want to explain it up top why I'm talking about Couch by Couch West. So many of you are probably aware of this concert series, but if you're not, then I'd like to catch you up, which is that the brainchild of Alex Garnett and Ben McBee, who again are the ones who are bringing this whole thing to you today. Alex mostly in charge of audio, Ben mostly in charge of video, just absolutely busting their butts. Part of the idea of this was born from Couch by Couch West, which was as soon as COVID hit, I mean like the day that the NBA canceled, Ben and Alex were like, can you come to the recording studio and we're gonna make a high quality live stream concert. And their goal was, hey, we see that all over the place people are doing live streams, and with no disrespect, a lot of them are very lo-fi, a lot of them are very low quality. And Ben and Alex said with just a little bit of care, just a little bit more attention, a little more time, a little more effort, we can bump up the quality of this to be considerably higher. And so what I want to do for you is I'm going to show you one of my favorite Couch by Couch West sessions, which is Second Hand King. And this is a very cool set. I'm really excited for you to see it. So this is probably the longest that you've gone so far without seeing me for a bit. So I'm so sorry. I'm going to miss you too, but you're in good hands. So what you're about to watch again is a Couch by Couch West session, which is sort of the playground that birthed the idea that we could do streams like this at the Rhino. And so I want you to see Couch by Couch West and recognize that this is the sort of thing that we want to be able to do at the Rhino during COVID and after. This is our blueprint of what we want to be able to deliver to you, especially if you're a Patreon subscriber, which we'll talk about in a little bit, to really expand the Rhino beyond these walls and spill it into your life even further. So again, this is the Couch by Couch West session, which was engineered by Alex Garnett and Ben McBee, and this is Second Hand King, and just an incredible local artist. I guess you would best describe him as like modern doo-wop, but you'll see it's such an incredibly creative type of music. Second Hand King, Couch by Couch West. Enjoy, guys. I'll see you in about 30 or 40 minutes.
Wait.
No, you're live now.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, you're live.
Oh, we're live. That's great. Hi, we're Second Hand King collectively, I guess. And we're here with Couch by Couch West. We're drinking Larceny. Not a sponsor. Let's do this.
All right.
Driving through the streets tonight, it's hot, I got the windows down. I wish I could call you, I wish you were still around. Nothing much left in the tank, somehow this thing still drives. It forgot what I need, but somehow still survives.
Hey, you're my wrecking ball, won't you come and knock me down tonight? Hey, you're my wrecking ball, won't you come and knock me down tonight? Hey, you're my wrecking ball, won't you come and knock me down? Come and knock me down, come and knock me down tonight. Lying in my bed at night, feeling like I'm somebody else. The thoughts inside my head get lost inside the haunted house. Everyone I used to know, feeling like I don't give a shit. I accidentally kick him, that's so I can tell you're still not sure. Like if you wanna throw them out at all. But hey, my wrecking ball, won't you come and knock me down tonight? Hey, you're my wrecking ball, won't you come and knock me down tonight? Hey, you're my wrecking ball, won't you come and knock me down tonight? Hey, you're my wrecking ball, won't you come and knock me down? Come and knock me down, come and knock me down tonight. Come and knock me down, come and knock me down, come and knock me down tonight. Driving through the streets tonight, it's hot, I got the windows down. I wish I could call you, I wish you were still around. All right.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
This is weird. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. You know, comment what you think. Comment, say
Yeah.
anything you want.
We do have the comments rolling, so.
Yeah, we'll see what you say. So, vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
All I've ever wanted was someone to come home to a nice cooked meal, or someone who wants to know you just don't feel like always being alone. You always reveal these feelings, I think I loaned you. I love you, cancel that or miss the facts to enhance a trap or fall apart in my heart. Take a chance and act, need some sort of resolve to expand my map. It's a feeling that's unmasked, it comes back a lightning bolt. My light strings pull, exciting fall, but a night they roll over me like a hawk about to devour its prey. I'm waiting on the day that this feeling goes away. I could sleep it off, but I can't sleep it off. Check my phone at 1 a.m. a time you never call, but I'm hoping that you do. I'm hoping that it's true. I'm coping through and through, dreaming all in blue about you. And baby, I don't know if it's true or fake, but every time I think about you, I break. And I wanna love you, but I think it's too late. So I hold it in and I'll just wait. I'm feeling so vulnerable, like a clock without a tick, like magic without the trick. All I need is you. I dream of it, I dream of it, I dream of it, I dream of it, and I wonder if you do too. I dream of it, I dream of you. If this is love, let me know. If this is love, let me know. If if this is love. Let me know if this is love. Let me go, I'm going down. I'm getting down, I'm getting high. I'm riding the sky, I'm falling back. I'm falling back, I'm falling back to earth. Been so cold to women before. Wasn't sure what I wanted, but I knew I wanted more. You came in my life and suddenly I collapsed. And I hope my bad thoughts never come back. I don't know what I want sometimes, but I know I want you. I know I want you. I know I can feel it in my bones, my God. I feel it inside my head. And baby, I don't know if it's true or fake, but every time I think about you, I break. And I wanna love you, but I think it's too late. So I hold it in and I'll just wait. I'm feeling so vulnerable, like a clock without a tick, like magic without the trick. All I need is you. I dream of it, I dream of it, I dream of it, I dream of it, and I wonder if you do too. I dream of it, I dream of you. If this is love, let me know. If this is love, let me know. If this is love, let me know. If this is love, let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. Yeah.
A little cold shoulder.
Cold shoulder. Let's hit it. I think I know I live it right. We can have some fun tonight. I'm a good time. I swear to God, I'm a good time if you give me a peace of mind. Just one more line, but you're stuck being you with the things that you do. I wish that I knew the stuff that gets through. You're lying to yourself, say that you're happy, cause I can see you're not. You walk higher than me, you think you're higher than me. I'm dying to see what you're trying to be. Trying to be something different if you're stuck in a prison. I want you to listen to something I have to say, cause times are hard and they always go away. It's kinda like my time in the 4th grade, it was ours. I wasn't so obsessed with the other sex, and I was trying to be my best. And I'm giving you a cold shoulder, baby. I know that I'm screwing this up,
People care too much about love, and I don't wanna be like them. And I'm giving you a cold shoulder, baby. You might think I'm being a dick, but really this is just my shtick. You should stick around for the hell of it. And I'm giving you a cold shoulder, baby. I know that I'm screwing this up, but people care too much about love, and I don't wanna be like them. Ooh, 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 Hold on. You call me on the phone again, try to get alone again. Now you know it then. Shouldn't get close to men. We all play to win. Better off a loner. When the game costs 10,000 G's, these dreams don't amount to free. I'm trying to amount to me. Cause what I'm trying to see is what you believe in is me. If that's even possible. Is that even possible? It wasn't what's stopping you. These ladies call me on my bluff, think I know what I want. I'm a kid in a candy store, always daydreaming of another. I get my candy, but ironically I'm a sucker. And I'm giving you a cold shoulder, baby. I know that I'm screwing this up. People care too much about love, and I don't wanna be like them. I'm giving you a cold shoulder, baby. You might think I'm being a dick, but really this is just my shtick. You should stick around for the hell of it. La 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 la. Don't ever think you're above it. Don't ever think you're above it. Just because you don't love it doesn't mean you don't need it anymore. I'm giving you a cold shoulder, baby. I know that I'm screwing this up. People care too much about love, and I don't wanna be like them. Hey! I'm giving you a cold shoulder, baby. You might think I'm being a dick, but really this is just my shtick. You should stick around for the hell of it. If you dare, if you dare, my God. If you dare, just stay with me. Thank you guys so much. I don't know if anybody's watching, but I mean, whatever. There's people. I'm sure there's people. Whether you're watching now or you're watching later, I appreciate you. Yeah.
So this is another cover.
Wait, what, are you tooting again?
Yeah. Well, I have to drop this one to D. To the best of my ear.
This is called Second-Hand King and the Tuner. Just kidding. Oh, we have a tuner. We have a tuner in the building.
Oh, hey, that's a snark right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex's hand.
Alex's hand.
Thank you, Alex.
Give it up for Alex's hand. We're live streaming.
We are.
In the middle of a quarantine.
Hey, you gotta
sanitize the tuner before.
We sanitized it.
It was sanitized.
Oh, this is weird. But I love it. I love what Alex and Ben are doing here.
Yes, thank you, Alex and Ben.
Giving us a reason to come out. All Matt's papers just fell.
Just get them out of the way here. I'm gonna need that though.
Ben got a text.
No.
Oh. Sorry.
Alright. We're trying to play you another cover.
We're gonna play a cover for you. heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. And I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. Days when we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. But I made it through to somebody new. I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. To someone needs medical help, or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house, and I ain't going out to chop wood and cover me up. You know you're enough to use me for good. Put your face to the test when I tore off your dress. Richmond on high. But I sobered up. Yeah, I swore off that stuff forever this time. And the old lovers sing. I thought it'd be me who helped me get home. But home was a dream, one that I never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to die. We ain't leaving this room. So Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through. And carries this house on the stones like a piece of driftwood. And cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. All right.
It's always that like awkward. Just like, yeah.
Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, not Instagram Live, Internet. Who is enjoying their quarantine?
Yeah, how's that quarantine going for everyone?
You guys enjoying it?
Let me just kill time.
I hate it. This is between you and me.
This is the first place I've been in.
What?
45 days.
What'd you say?
It's online.
It's online. What?
Between you and me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess everybody can see this. Even Mark Zuckerberg.
Well,
let me tell you a thing about Mark Zuckerberg. I'm sorry. Good guy.
all right.
Great guy. Love him.
Little King of Broken Hearts.
Let's play some King of Broken Hearts. I'm the king of broken hearts.
hearts. I destroy things before they start. My dreams love you, but I know I don't. I say be forever, but I know it won't. You can be my queen for a minute or two. We can dance till this song is through and it's over. I think we should part. The truth is I'm the king of broken hearts. I got a girl and her name is Penny. She's got a boyfriend, but she sure is friendly. She wears yoga pants and skirts so many that when she flirts, she sure does tempt me, but I'm a good guy, I say to myself, as if it'll stop me from these feelings I felt. And when she smiles, my heart does melt. I don't know about you, but I'm sure I'm going to hell. I think she Lucifer in the flesh. I think some seducing her, I digress. I don't know how to see you, but every time I wanna look at you in that goddamn sundress, you drive me insane. I shouldn't complain, but you play these mind games that make me wanna step in front of a train. I'd rather swim in a river of rejection than deal with this type of depression. You're killing me. I'm the king of broken hearts. I destroy things before they start. My dreams love you, but I know I don't. I say be forever, but I know it won't. You can be my queen for a minute or two. We can dance till this song is through and it's over. I think we should part. The truth is I'm the king of broken hearts. Hey girl, I don't wanna be a victim. Listen, you wrap me around your prison. Wisdom tells me I shouldn't get with them, but when they're gone, I sure do miss them. I think it's catch-22 and it's catch-44. Just run away, I can't do this anymore. It's so hard to find a girl with a core. I can find the beauty in Jim Morrison. In the doors where love is always on my mind. I wish we could take this all offline. Maybe I don't want to seem too out of touch, but if you text me stop again, I'll drive right into a truck. I just want to get some coffee, talk about what you read, explore all these crazy ideas in your head. I want to get to know you instead of being this half-bean poltergeist in red. Cause I'm the king of broken hearts. I destroy things before they start. My dreams love you, but I know I don't. I say it'd be forever, but I know it won't. You can be my queen for a minute or two. We can dance till this song is through and it's over. I think we should part. The truth is I'm the king of broken hearts.
Oh, I just got out of it. Oh God. Ben, you didn't give me. You gave me the banner. You gave me the banner comments.
Was it? Really?
That's fine. I don't know. I don't know if people are commenting.
You're such a fool.
Hey, it's Ben. It's Ben.
It's Ben. This is another cover we're playing.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. They don't need to know.
Are we?
This is our song.
Are
This is
we
my
having a
song.
fight? Joe, are we? Oh no, yeah, this is.
This is my song.
This isn't original.
This is original. I am currently wearing a man bun because I'm in quarantine.
How's everyone's quarantine haircut going?
Once again, we still don't have comments.
We still don't.
Because somebody gave us the banner. Did anyone comment?
Yes.
Oh, we do have comments. Oh, that's great.
Doesn't count.
Okay.
Ben's awesome. All right.
Ben's awesome, but he's
So-
also fucking up. Because I was slightly depressed, just between you and me, just between you, camera, and me. I was like, nobody's watching this thing. But some people are watching this thing.
Yeah.
It's
people
great.
are watching. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. You're gonna give your love to me. A love for real more than one day. A love for real, not fade away. Well, you know my love is not fade away. My love is bigger than a Cadillac. I try to show you, but you're pushing me back. My love for Matt has got to be real.
Facts.
I wanna show you how I feel. A love for real, not fade away. Hey! Woo!
Matty P right there.
Hey, what else?
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. You're gonna give your love to me. A love for real more than one day. A love for real, not fade away. Well, you know my love is not fade away.
We're live streaming. Ooh, okay.
You ready for this?
All right, so we're gonna play 2 more songs for you.
What do you want to?
Karma Police.
All right.
I mean, how many? What's the time on this thing? Whatever. We'll play 16 songs for you. You know, if you got a request, put it in the chat.
Oh.
I got a man bun on camera. I ran out of larceny, Ben.
We ran out. Ben, help us. All right.
Oh, okay.
I think I remember this.
Karma police, arrest this man. He talks in mass. He poses like a friend. He's like a digital radio. Police, arrest this girl. Her Hitler hairdo is making me feel ill. We have crashed the party. This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with us. Karma police, I've given all I can. It's not enough. I've given all I can, but we're still on the payroll. This is what you get. This is what you
get. Matt, sing it with me, baby. This is what you get when you mess with us. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. Come on. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. That's my song. Matt, tell him about the Venmo.
Matt. Hey, it's Matt. So I usually just play guitar for Joe, and so these things are awkward.
Play drums. You play drums for me.
Well, I usually play drums for you, but
Idiot.
Matt, blink twice if you need help.
Matt, blink twice if you need
Can you
help.
help me, please? Please help me. I told you this before we started.
So go ahead, give me money at Secondhand King. I never checked if it was 1 or 2.
Hopefully.
It might be Secondhand King 2. I'm sorry.
We've already pinned the other.
We're playing one of our favorites.
Yeah, this is one of our favorites. Matt, you're gonna sing with me, right?
I'm gonna sing with you. I don't care how it sounds. I don't sing, so.
That's the spirit. We can I just say?
Yeah.
Can I just say that me and Matt have not practiced because of quarantine.
No, we haven't.
I'm not giving excuses for our performance today.
Joe actually sent the set list one day early.
I sent the set list yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm not reflecting like Ben, help me out here. I'm not reflecting a.
Like a jerk?
What?
What?
Did Ben just call me a jerk? I'm not reflecting an insecurity, but I feel like we're great. So, there she was.
All right.
Get it? Where have I been? Sorry, I'm sorry. Can we roll it again? Yeah.
Whatever you're right.
I don't get it. Where have I been? I don't know you. How does it sit? I used to think love was so impossible. I felt every single one of my obstacles, and I was so depressed. I wondered if it was everything. I was such a mess. My anxiety took it out on my car when I hit a bump, and I just took it too far. You came in like a brand new dream. Tattoos and scars, now what do they mean? I didn't know I liked sushi so much. I didn't know a kiss could give me this rush. I didn't know I didn't mind paying a tag. I didn't know I could take the good with the bad. I didn't know I could be so happy. I didn't know I could be so sappy. And there she was. I had no idea that I was looking for love, and I'm not sure if I could handle you breaking my heart, baby. Ooh.
there she was. I thought about you all the time. You're always on my mind. Life isn't short forever, and I know you make mine better. Haven't eaten 3 full meals in 2 months, what the fuck? I can't tell if this is chance or luck, I don't care. I like the way you wear your hair. I like the way your eyes examine mine because you care. I like the way you took the crown and wait around town, cause you know what you found, baby. Cool it, I'm foolish cause I knew it the minute you walked in the room and now drew it. I pursue it like a nuisance. I feel so useless till you say you feel the same way too. It's incredible, I wish I could have it forever, but life ain't that way. It's better if we enjoy what we have. The good with the bad, the happy and the sad, the sane and mad, the pissed and glad. I just want you to know I care, god damn it. And there she was. I had no idea that I was looking for love, and I'm not sure if I could handle you breaking my heart, baby. Ooh, there she was. I thought about you all the time. You're always on my mind. Life isn't short forever, and I know you make mine better. And there she was. I had no idea that I was looking for love, and I'm not sure if I can handle you breaking my heart, baby. Ooh, there she was. I thought about you all the time. You're always on my mind. Life isn't short forever, and I know you make mine better. Yeah.
Can you do Don't Play With Myself?
Oof.
Oof.
Oh.
Probably not.
Nope. I mean, we can.
I got this changing. Nope.
Not that one.
Beautiful boy. We can do beautiful boy.
Who commented?
I want to
Man,
see
those vocals. I haven't done that in a while. That was rough.
Oh, the Alex Garnett in the other room requested the scientist.
Oh, Alex, I didn't know.
Is that Coldplay?
That's Coldplay.
That's Coldplay. I know that.
And I would try to fix you.
That's Fix You.
That's Fix You.
That's
I
Fix
do
You.
know the scientist. Just don't. I don't know it on guitar. Beautiful boy.
We're gonna play one more song for you, unless you
want,
comment or say something else. Unless you comment
Yeah.
or say something, and we'll try to pull.
Easy.
You good?
Good, bro.
So comment in the subscribe to my channel, PewDiePie. I'm so dumb. All day I sit in the backyard trying to play some hatchet with myself.
Yeehaw.
Trying to get my, don't stop. Trying to get my guitar to keep on playing. But I don't know how I'm gonna be when the $16 come after me, and I can't believe myself or my Lord. So don't you give it. All right, we're done.
Yep, we're done with that.
One more song. One more real song. That was off the cuff. We lost 3 viewers. Oh, we never played Go So Wrong. Yeah, let's play Go So Wrong. That'll be the last song. I don't know what I'm trying to be, baby. I don't know what I'm trying to be, baby. I don't know what I'm trying to be to you. Everybody tells me that fishing in a pond is so healthy, and it'll help me. If you wealthy, you can sell things that get me to the top of the ocean. Where am I going? Pants tied to your waist. You got a made-for-TV movie Disney actress face, army boots, and Twilight taste. I think this won't be long. I know I'm wrong. How did it get this bad? Why did it get so sad? I don't know. But somebody doesn't live up to my dream state. I don't wait, I say goodbye quicker than the thoughts leave my eyes. It's not your fault, it's all mine. Just a lifelong phase I'm going through. It's not you. It's so wrong. Where do we go? So wrong. How do we go? So wrong. Where do we go? So wrong. How did it go? So wrong. Da 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 da. I call you on the phone again, 'cause I don't like to pretend, and I'm happy when I'm unhappy. You answer on the phone, what are you looking at? I didn't realize it was a FaceTime, my bad. And I see tears in the eyes. Why do you cry? I feel like a jerk every time I say goodbye. I don't love you enough to lie, but I love you enough to try. But you hate me now. I was just trying to figure it all out, and hope I never see you again. I know we can pretend for a minute. There's a little rosebud with a small thorn in it, but that's not where my heart is. I get so goddamn heartless. How could anybody love somebody cold as me? It's so wrong. Where do we go? So wrong. How do we go? So wrong. Where did it go? So wrong. How do we go? So wrong. Da 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 da. This lady, she's crazy, rolling up and down, looking all shady. This lady, she's crazy, she's rolling up and down, looking all shady. And I don't wanna die in my lonely room, in my lonely room, my lonely room, my lonely room. Hold on a second, look, I think we should try something different. And then we try again, and then we go fishing in a new pond. New songs, new ways to hope and get along. Baby, I know I'm wrong, I know I'm wrong. Baby, I know I'm wrong. How can somebody love somebody cold? So that's it.
That's it.
I think.
I'm back, baby! Hey! How about that performance from Secondhand King? Was that not absolutely incredible? I absolutely love that. That was a session of Couch by Couch West. And Couch by Couch West is the brainchild of Alex Garnett and Ben McMee, who are behind this entire stream. Alex is the audio side, Ben's video side, although they're both quite gifted and talented at both. They're just an incredible team. And what I really want to stress is that what you just saw, that Couch Boy session, that's what we consider the ground level. That's the equipment that we already have in our possession. What we're talking about today, again, and if you've been watching the whole time, I'm going to repeat myself some because I don't know who's jumping in and out. Our goal today is to raise money for two kind of different reasons that are almost like tiers that stack up. The first and the most important is to catch up on our debt. We want to make sure that we are all current on our utilities, our rent, etc. And then the goal on top of that is to make enough money that we can truly upgrade our audio-visual capabilities to bring incredibly state-of-the-art HD multi-camera versions of our live shows. So that what you just saw, that Couch by Couch West, that's just the ground floor. And I thought that was pretty high quality from personally. We can build on top of that so much with your generosity and your money. Speaking of which, I have a crazy amount of other people who have donated in the middle of that wonderful set from Secondhand Keem. We've got Sam Marcone. I'm going to do my substitute teacher thing and just botch it. I'm so sorry. Marcone? Marconette. Sam Marconette, I got it. Finally. Jessica Lumby. Oh my gosh. Jessica Lumby is the wife of the guitarist of my band, the way back, and a friend we go way back. That was accidental. It was, but that's kind of why we named the band that. Martinez Hillard, thank you so much. Kaylee Rangel, who is absolutely #Rhino fam. Kaylee, we miss you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. Gene Wolf, who is absolutely Mama Bear of the Rhino. Thank you so much, Gene. We miss having you around, and man, can't wait for another UK show. Elliot Holt. Elliot absolutely rules, one of the best drummers in the whole city. Tim Robinson, I should probably stop commenting on everybody because I'll never get through this. Tim Robinson, Bryant DeLong, Caroline Rhodes, Tim Guthrie, Steve Katz, Courtney Hall, Grant Baker, oh my gosh, Grant, Andrew Soley, Joshua Durrell. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have items that are up for auction. There's links on the main Facebook page. If it's a little confusing, we apologize, but basically the way that Facebook has changed their streaming rules, it didn't make sense to stream this on Facebook. So that's why we are using YouTube and Twitch, but using Facebook as kind of the launch pad for the event itself. So yeah, there are some links for some cool auction events, auction items, I should say. Very thrilled about that. So get in there, and that's a way that you can donate to us, but also get something in return as well. I do want to catch everybody up in case you haven't been paying attention that our goal here is to have a transitional plan as we reopen. Our first phase that we're going to start right away, if we can raise enough money to get cameras and microphones, is we are going to start live streaming private concerts. There won't be audiences, but we'll have bands come in safely. We'll record them and film them and live stream them, and you'll be able to buy a live ticket to watch those shows. Then as the numbers in Kansas City get a little bit better, we're going to try a hybrid model where we have maybe 10 or 15 tables in here, everybody's spread out nice and far, everybody's wearing masks, and then on top of that, we will continue to have the live stream. And then eventually, hopefully by, God willing, late April, early May, we will be able to fully reopen as we once did with the full capacity of 150. And at that point in time, what's great is we'll be able to be a normal concert venue, and we will also be able to live stream and have the capability to give our performers a recording of their set that they can use for promotion. They can monetize it for all we care. That would be incredible, actually, if they were able to turn that into like, hey, here's my stand-up comedy special, and make money off of your performance here. We would love that. The Rhino is run by artists. We're all people who make money playing music, recording music, taking photography, inventing drinks and cocktails. The whole establishment is run by artists, and we want to do everything we can to legitimize local art, to give a platform to local art, and to help equip local artists with the tools that they need to better promote themselves. So we do have time. Is the phone number thing up? Is it the phone number thing? Is there? If anybody wants to call, I've got time for one phone call before Blacklight Animals absolutely rock your faces off. Blacklight Animals are coming on here in about 10 minutes. Blacklight Animals are they were a band called Instant Karma that was a very kind of Black Keys, Rolling Stone guitar rock band, and they have pivoted. It's the same members, but they changed their sound so drastically they decided to rebrand, and I don't blame them because it is a totally different sound. They're called Blacklight Animals, and I would describe their music as a mixture between spaghetti western soundtrack and David Bowie. And if that doesn't excite you, you're dead inside. I got a phone call. I've got a phone call coming in. I'm answering the phone.
Call from Kaylee Rangel.
Kaylee! Hello?
Are you there?
Oh, I'm here. Are you there?
I'm there. I'm here.
Oh my gosh. Kaylee, it's so good to hear from you. How are you doing?
Well, it could be better. I'm battling a brutal cold. It's not coronavirus. I already tested negative.
Just a regular virus.
It's just a regular shitty cold.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I say that?
FCC is gonna come for you. No, that's like one of the worst things right now is like when you wake up with like a bad allergy day and you're like, oh no, I got the Rona. But really, you just need
Yeah.
some Dayquil? Yeah, no, I can relate
Exactly,
to
but you like quarantine yourself anyway just to be safe because you don't want to take any chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with right now.
Well, I hope that you start
I'm
to
watching
feel
you
better.
on my TV.
Yes! Is it remotely
Playing Animal
entertaining?
Crossing.
Are we doing okay?
Yeah, it is. You're doing great.
Thanks. You know,
You're
we're almost done. I think there's only like 20 minutes left. What time is it? I'm hearing that it's not even 3 yet. I'm going to die today, aren't I?
No,
Oh,
it's not
oh
free.
my God.
No,
Kaylee,
I believe it. You did Camp Mashawana. You can do this.
This is way less hot than Camp Mashawana. Let's talk about Camp Mashawana. I hope that next summer that Stevie and I and Mike and everybody can bring back Camp Mashawana. We did this one day punk rock festival at the Rhino and at Screenland Armor, one of the movie theaters in Screenland. We turned into a stage for acoustic acts, and then on the Rhino, of course, we just had the main stage. We had, I believe it was 20 bands. They were offset by 30 minutes, so a couple of people actually caught all 20 sets. And, man, I hope we can bring that back. Although I hope the next time we do that, the air conditioning is working, because I remember when the American Life played, there were about 150 people in here, and there
Oh
was
my
not
God,
an
it
air
was
conditioner. And it was like, what, July
so hot.
7th or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. Stevie's dad got on the roof and tried to
Stevie's
fix the
dad
AC.
got on the roof and fixed the air conditioner, which was insane.
It was impressive.
Kaylee, you've been at the Rhino and Colony a lot. Like, what are some things that you miss? What are like some of your favorite memories? Like, what do you think is worth saving? What is something that you just can't afford to
Oh my God,
lose?
they're saving? Are you kidding me? My just going there to see all of my friends all the time.
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere to go right now. I miss I don't have anything to do tonight. I'm just gonna go up to the Rhino and see what band's playing or see who's hanging out up there. That's the thing I miss the most.
I totally agree. I think that for me, the drop-in is what I miss the absolute most. I park my car in the back lot. I come in through the back door. There's 4 people at the bar who I know who are drinking. Ethan Bunt says, Manhattan? And I say, yes, please.
Yeah, so for me it was old-fashioned.
Like, Josie's in the kitchen, like, dude, you gotta try these weird wings I made, And and then I walk into the other side, and the UKs are playing, and I just I miss the drop-in so much. You're so right. Just like it's cheesy, but it does feel like Cheers. Like it feels like everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
And like if you're having a bad day, you could come and you could totally leave your bad day at the door and just have fun,
Exactly.
or you could bring your bad day in with you, and people are going to give you hugs and make you feel better. Like, yeah, I miss that so much. I truly miss it.
I'm dying without it right now. It's my least favorite thing right now. Is not being able to just drop in.
Do you think, I'm not a scientist, do you think there is a chance that your cold is actually your body going through with Rhino withdrawals?
You know what? That might be it. Maybe this telethon's going to cure me miraculously.
Hey, that's great. We just went from Rhino Telethon to like a cult really fast. Like, all right, let's all lay hands on Kaylee from 6 feet apart. That's not possible.
Right? No, can't touch anyone right now.
No, don't. That's the worst part, though. I love hugs. I'm a hugger.
I know.
Kaylee, I'm so glad that you called in. I miss you very, very much. I can't wait to have this all be kind of normal. I'm like especially looking forward to kind of like that phase 2 where we can have like a couple of tables set up and like a hybrid concert thing. I mean, like even that will feel so good. I mean, like
just slap a name tag on my table. I'll do that every time.
That was reserved. That's reserved. No, like I'll tip my hand a little bit. Later on, we have a pre-taped set from Listener, and we filmed them on maybe Monday, Tuesday. This week has been a crazy blur getting ready for this. And that was the first live music that I had seen since March. And when they started playing, I was like, even during their sound check, I was emotional and like I cried. Like I was
totally
like,
imagine.
it was crazy to feel a kick drum in my chest and to like hear a guitar roar. I didn't know how much I missed it. And I mean, it hit in a physical way. And I hope that this telecast, I hope that we're able to at least emulate that a little bit. I'm so excited, especially for people to see Faint Heart set, since it's truly a live set. That's going to be about 8:30 or so. But yeah, Kaylee, thank you so much for calling. Blacklight Animals are on next, so you should totally watch that, because I know you like Bowie, and they've got some serious David Bowie vibes.
I'm literally wearing a Bowie shirt right now. Give everyone my love.
What are the odds? That rules. Well, hey, you get better. Eat some hot noodle broth and feel better.
Allison brought me some soup yesterday.
See, that's the community. It lives on.
I know. It's
All
the
right,
best.
dude. Well, you take
All
care
right.
of yourself.
Best
Thank
of
you so
luck.
much for calling in, and I hope you enjoy
Of
the
course.
Black Light Animals. Okay. Bye.
I will. Thanks,
I miss
bye.
you. Oh, did you guys hear that? It's incredible to talk to some of my friends, and man, I really do just miss seeing everybody. You know, oh my gosh, we're like right on time. This is crazy. How about this? I mean, everybody, congratulations to Alex and Ben and Zach for making this run on time. I am not the one who's making it run on time. Time is an abstract concept for me, even in the best of circumstances. So I'm pretty far out there. But I am really crazy stoked about this next set. I'm going to be very honest to try not to pick favorites, but this band, Black Light Animals, they are one of my absolute favorite bands in the city. Their sound is so cool. Again, I would describe it as kind of like spaghetti western meets David Bowie. And you're in for a real treat. They filmed this in their practice space. Their drummer, Zach, he produced it and cut it. And I think it's a really great performance. And I'm so excited to introduce to you Black Light Animals!
Hotel operator, there's been a ringing in my ears. Been on a busy line for too much time. Won't you please erase my fears? Cold chick in the lobby, but the bailout disappeared, and no vacancy signs will shed much light on what the hell I'm doing here. Am I dreaming, or am I just thinking aloud? I could float through the ceiling and just disappear like every jaded apparition that passes through here. You're never drinking alone when the world's by your side. Table for two, party of you where dreams go to die. A soliloquy of silver tone, liar's lullaby. See your stars on the rise, ignore all the signs. You've hit the big time. Am I dreaming, or am I just thinking aloud? I could float through the ceiling and just disappear like every jaded apparition that passes through here. And do you feel like you've been here before? Yeah, you've got the key, but you can't unlock the door. Oh, and the whole world's been waiting, so give 'em what they're waiting for. When the bright lights have faded, a star is really drove me wild. My gift to the world, my altruistic mystique, self-appointed defender of the weak and the meek. You got that look in your eye, like you're about to speak, but I keep my feedback loop on infinite repeat. Golden child, the only one who ever really drove me wild. Painted faces, the allegations of the afternoon, bust on your wall by the interrogation, conglomeration, and they're watching you and your every move. So now I'm floating down the river, strange faces on the information superhighway. Down here you disappear and leave no traces. Imaginations, machinations come to life. You're the chance, virtual prize fight, or born without the fight, or victim of the infinite scroll. God's on this white pride. Painted faces, the allegations of the afternoon, most on your wall by the interrogation, conglomeration, and they're watching you and your every move. Golden child, the only one who ever drove me wild. Golden child, the only one who ever drove me wild. The only one who ever drove me wild. The only one who ever drove me wild. The only one who ever. You walk into a room, see that no one else is real. You try to find your line, but you got nothing left to steal. Maybe some stale conversation, panoramic aggravation, verbal masturbation will let you know you're real. You slide off to the side, you got nowhere left to hide. You wiring deception, what a way to make an entrance in the light of a moonbeam, like some shimmering daydream. It ain't quite what it seems. Yeah, special effects. Special effects. Follow maps to the star, down a dark alleyway, with my ego riding shotgun, make a green screen getaway. Narrowly evading, getting our covers blown. When the plot all seems frustrating, let the synthetic soundtrack roll. Mental gymnastics. It's an open invitation to simulated stimulation. Bulbing bins, rocking gators, flash their passes at the door, streaming live, the revolution's televised for anyone who dares to try and exist in a vacuum such as these. The revolution's after party. Everybody gather round for sleight of hand, entertainment on demand, your wildest dreams at your command. And it seems that life is so serene when you're drowning in the information stream. I'm trying to bridge that cultural gap in a sea of alternating facts. The hue of the nucleus is shining so bright tonight. Lullaby, another sweet dream brought to you by entertained and the sense of social justice far away. Headline, your alternative online, culture evangelist preaching the truth of the gospel of the gospel. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Montage of a bad daydream, a reoccurring scene by scene. I've seen land of promise and it is plain. A apocalyptic illusion of disaster. Fatalistic illusion of grandeur. Some people think they're jiving. Well, I know they must be crazy. Can't see their misfortune. Well, I guess they're just too lazy. Well, I'm gonna lay grand zombie, your yellow belt chosen. Ain't afraid of no tomcat, cause I feel the brain with poison. I walk through the fire, I fly through the smoke. See my enemy at the end of their rope. I walk on pins and needles, I see what they can do. Walk on gilded splinter with the king of the Zulu. Sing it to me, come and feel it, come. Walk on gilded splinter, come and feel it, come. Walk on gilded splinter, come and feel it, come. Walk on gilded splinter, come and feel it, come. Walk on gilded splinter. Roll on out my coffee, drink poison out my chalice. Bribe against the fate, and you're all feeling the mind. Book weekly on your doorstep, soon will be in the gutter. Melt your heart like butter, and I can make you stutter. Sing it to me, come and feel it, come. Walk on with a splinter, come and feel it, come. Walk on with a splinter, come and feel it, come. Walk on with a splinter, come and feel it, come. Walk on with a splinter. Till I burn up, 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 till I burn up. build a splinter. Come and kill a come, walk on, build a splinter. Dark end of a distant memory. I thought that's where I would find you, but you were out of reach. I tried to write the ending to this never-ending scene, but I got caught in a cliche, dime store love affair between you and me. Like a tongue on a blush brush cheek, a stolen kiss is much more sweet. A lonely waltz in an empty suite, a pirouette on 2 left feet. Those smoky rooms, the colors grown, a noisy night platoon. Secrets I tried to confide to the shadows in the room, running through my head like a tune that I can't shake. I forget the words sometimes, but the melodies remain. I tried so hard to fight it, but my mind kept wandering back. It hitched a ride on a train of thought and rode it off the track. Those fishnet eyes, those bedroom lights kept calling me too. They don't know their rendezvous with the technicolor view. And those smoky rooms, the colors grown, a noisy night patrol. Secrets I tried to confide to the shadows in the room, running through my head like a tune that I can't shake. I forget the words sometimes, but the melody remains. Ah, yeah. I forget the words sometimes, but the melody remains. Eyes on fixed upon the sun, images that tell us that we're the chosen one. Synthesizing life, they tell you when you die. Terrified you find that love and falsely advertised. Oh no, can you feel my halo holding my heart in their hand. Holy water holding up the walls of sound. Shatter every time you are around. So tell me why I'm stranded in this burning cathedral, haunted by the thoughts of you and I. Every now and then I start to wonder, are you another wonder on this planet Earth? Or pieces to a puzzle that have already been found? A crowd starts to gather every time you are around. They step aside as you float by in silent piety, an unholy altar to a love that goes unseen. So tell me why I'm stranded in this burning cathedral, haunted by the thoughts of you and I. So tell me why I'm stranded in this burning cathedral, haunted by the thought of you and I. Multicolored lights dance before my eyes, endlessly ricocheting through the night, while visions of Joanna haunt the corners of my mind, and the ghosts of electricity drop the needle on a memory. 3, 4. So tell me why I'm stranded in this burning cathedral, haunted by the thoughts of you and I. So tell me why I'm stranded in this burning cathedral.
Blacklight Animals! I told you they were amazing. Did you believe me? Did you? Did you? What an incredible set. Just coming straight from their rehearsal space. I just absolutely love what they did there. Kudos especially to their drummer, Zach, who did all the production work on it. I thought that was just an amazing set. When I got that in my email, I was just gonna like watch it to make sure it worked, and then I accidentally realized I'd been watching it for 17 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that even partially as much as I did. Speaking of enjoying things partially as much as I do, I enjoy Cinderblock Brewery, located in North Kansas City, right across the street from Chicken and Pickle. And right here I have a brew dog from Cinderblock Brewery. I'm gonna open this pup up, and this is their Hop Cuddle Hazy IPA, kind of New England style. Very fruity, very fluffy. Great mouthfeel. I'm sorry that you can't be in my mouth right now. That came out way wrong. I am sorry. Oh, canceled. So, here in a minute, we're gonna go to, I host a local music podcast called OPE Radio, OPE exclamation point radio. and it's a weekly radio hour, drops on Mondays, and I play 10 bands, one song each, and kind of contextualize them and talk about their music, and it's always Kansas City and Lawrence bands, and I wanted to do something like that for this telethon, but I thought that an audio podcast probably wasn't a great choice for this visual medium. So what I'm doing instead is, this is basically TRL, Total Request Live, only instead it's going to be ORL, Opal Request Live, which is a great name. I'll fight you for that. And I'm going to do the same concept as Ope Radio, but we're going to watch a bunch of local music videos. But before that goes, is the telephone number on the screen? It is. I believe you. I'm going to take another phone call. I'd love a call on this telethon. Somebody gives me a little dial. I'd love to chat you up, quite frankly. Shout out to our friends who are streaming this. I think at Iron District, I believe we're live, and I think we maybe are at Velo Bike Garage as well. So shout out to all the North Kansas City businesses who are very generously, freely promoting